Swish player profile. I'm Sean Schultz with Brad Lake, and we are joined by the University of Texas, Amina Muhammad. How are you today?
Good. I'm really good today. How are you guys?
So far, so good.
It's good.
Go Longhorns.
Mhm.
What made you choose to go to University of Texas?
Well, for one, my uncle is an alumni here, so he was really pushing me to go here. But I also just like when I came on my visit, I love the environment, and to get a graduate with a degree to graduate with a degree from Texas is really good also, like just with anything. And then Coach Schaefer, I loved him as well. The teammates, the team just felt like family. It just felt like home.
What's your favorite thing on campus to do or around campus?
My favorite thing around campus would probably be hanging out with my teammates on campus, like in the cafeteria. We always go at like 12 p.m. every day, hang out, talk for practice and stuff.
Team chemistry. How important is that, and how is your chemistry with your team?
That is very important to me. And I feel like our team chemistry is amazing. That's one of my favorite things about this team. Like we all get along. Everybody gets along with every single person. Like it's no like bad days where we're just like, oh, we don't like that person today, or we like that group of people today. We just all get along. We all click. Like you could room with anybody and just, click. Like any
Excellent.
one person one on one. Yeah.
No leaving anybody off the bus.
No.
As you reflect back on your freshman year, I understand that you were named Big 12 All Freshman Team. Do you have any like certain things that you look back on that you're going to take into your sophomore year?
Things I look back on the most from my freshman year is probably the scoring aspect of the game. I feel like I did pretty good on the defensive side, but I was working in the summer to improve my offensive game because I feel like that'll take my whole game to a whole nother level. So that's what I've been working on, and it's been like I've been working on it, so I feel like it should improve.
How do you feel the competition is going to be in the Big 12 this year? Obviously, there are a lot of, big names, big schools. How do you feel that from last year? How you feel that the competition is going to be better this year?
I feel like the competition will be way better actually because we're leaving to go to the SEC next year. So I feel like we have
Yes,
like a big target on our back. Plus we won the Big 12 championship last year. So that just makes it
right.
even worse. And we got picked to win it this year. So I feel like every game we play is gonna be a competitive game. Everybody's gonna come with their best.
As far as that team chemistry, what do you feel is the most like the best thing about it? Like when you're in practice or you're, getting ready before like the big game. What do you like all do?
We all mostly listen to music together before the game, like not like right before the game, but like way before, like at pregame, we all sit together, we talk about life, stuff like that. I feel like it really helps us on the court, helps us click on the court because without team chemistry on the court, it's nothing. Like it's no point. Like you have to know your teammates, like outside of basketball as well. So I feel like that's a pretty big part.
How are you feeling about the season, and what are you working on most to improve from last year personally with your game?
I feel great about the season. The thing I'm working on mostly is like the scoring aspect, like I said, because last year I was really mostly a role player, like defensive player, type player, rebounding. But I am working on scoring more, and it has been pretty effective.
Well, I'd love to know in hypothetical world, if you had the whole day off, no game, didn't have classes, no practice, what would your perfect day off be like?
Um, I'll probably sleep until like 11. I
Of
probably
course.
be like a whole little self-care day. I'll probably go get my nails done,
Okay.
eat, come back, take a nap. And we have to go to the gym to sign our coach's door on the day offs anyway. So I'll go do that. Probably just hang out with my teammates, go eat with
I
them.
think the most important question I got that anybody's going to ask you all year, I'm going to steal from Brad.
Okay.
Who controls the Spotify playlists when you're with your teammates?
It's a mixture of people, but I'll say mostly Aaliyah Moore. Yeah, it's mostly her. She controls it.
She got the best music.
Um, I mean, yeah, she does. I feel like one of our grad managers does though. I love his music.
It's
His
not
name is
Jeremy, is it?
no, it's a Brennan. His name's Brennan. He's like a practice guy slash grad manager. So, because we
Excellent.
have like the same taste, kind of.
Excellent.
When you're with your teammates, what are your guys' go-to Uber Eats and DoorDash order?
Gosh. We mostly eat Chili's, I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh,
Or
okay.
Yeah.
Chili's because it's on like Mucho, this app where we get like $15 off. But I feel like if we didn't use the app, we'll probably go to like Rolling Rooster. It's this soul food place like 20 minutes away. It's really good.
For you personally, who was your biggest basketball influence growing up? What made you want to play the game?
It was really my dad because he played college basketball at SMU. He was always, giving me talks after games about like how I could be really good because a while ago, like when I first started playing, I wasn't really good. So I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't even want to do this. Like, but him and my mom, they really influenced me like to just look in the long run, like I get a free scholarship. And then I actually, started to like it once I got older and better. So I mean, that was just like my biggest influence.
I think it's working out okay for you now.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I
Yes,
mean,
absolutely.
Brad tried to make a women's basketball team and it didn't work for him. But
I'm glad I stuck to it.
what advice would you give young girls that are watching you from the stands and looking up to you and not sure how to get to their own path and journey?
Find something that you're the best at and work on it, work on it. That's what I did. Like, my best aspect was defense. You know, I just worked at it, worked at defense, guarded 1 through 5. Find something that you're really good at. I'm also good at rebounding, so I just do that the best. And then you can work on the other things along the way.
Looking ahead into the crystal ball, obviously changing conferences. I know that that's going to be huge, and we are seeing that, all the time. Have you thought about like the future after college? Maybe the W, maybe overseas play?
I was leaning more towards overseas, honestly, because I like to travel the world. I want to experience like other places, but I know also being away from family can be kind of hard. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
Is this you real close with your family? Is it
Yeah,
difficult?
yeah, I feel like they'd miss me. I'd miss them a lot. And, being really far, I know they'd be worried about me. So, I mean, I could still do it.
You could. World's a little goofy nowadays, but
That's,
hopefully it'll sort itself out a little bit soon.
yeah.
Um, let's wrap up with what is a fun fact about you? Could be a trait, a story, anything like that that fans may not realize or would be surprised to know.
A lot of people don't know that I'm Muslim. Yeah,
Salam alaikum.
like Muslim.
And when you have to practice things like Ramadan and whatnot, do you, as an athlete, do you fast? Is that difficult for you? Is there special rule exemptions?
Well, Ramadan happens like twice a year, so I usually fast in May because we're not playing basketball, but during the season I can't.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think I'm that advanced yet because the 3 hour practices, I can't do it. Just
I
not. But if I'm not like in season, I definitely will be fasting.
excellent. Well, Mina, we want to thank you for joining us today, and we'll get the episode edited and out to you. And like I said, we're not going to lie, Longhorns.
Thank you.
The eyes of Texas are upon you.
Yes, they are.
Thank you so much,
No
and
problem. Thank you guys.
have a blessed day.
You all as well. Thank
All right.
you.